Hey everyone, Dr. Payne here, and today I'm going to do an episode that I've seen requested a lot on different guitar forums and Facebook groups that I follow. So today we are going to be looking at the Pinebox Customs Wild series, and more specifically, look at the differences between the four pedals of that series. So let's get into it. So here we have the Pinebox Customs series. You can see we've got four pedals in the series: wide, deep, far, and tall. And each of these fuzz circuits is unique. I have them arranged, although not perfectly, from highest gain with the wide down to lowest gain. I'd say probably the tall and the far might be tied for that, at least in my opinion. But we're gonna go through each of them and kind of see what's up. So, looking at each of these pedals, thing all of them have in common besides the awesome artwork is that they all have one master volume pedal and three tiny knobs. Now, in the first version of this pedal, those tiny knobs were internal trim pots. So the nice thing about the V2s is that you have control over these trim pots. Now, they're fairly similar across, but there are some differences. You can see the tall has bias, fuzz, and tone. The far has lows, gain, and tone. The deep has pre, post, and bias. And then the wide has pre, post, and tone. So a lot of shared controls, but a lot of differences between them. So I have them all wired up here. We're going to be playing through our Reverend Ron Ashton with three P90 pickups, and I have this directly connected to my Line 6 relay. All of the pedals are just connected straight through each other and directly into our Port City Pearl amp. So let's go ahead and test them out. Warm up for just a second. And here is our clean signal. Nice and warm today. So let's start with the first pedal here. We're going to start with the wide. I haven't set the tone pre or post at this point, so let's just futz around with them a tiny bit, see what we can come up with. So here's the wide. Oops. Turn that volume up a little, and I think I turned the pre down a little bit. Getting a little noisy at the end there, but that's the wide, definitely the highest gain. So next we're going to move on to one of the lower gain ones. This is the deep. A lot quieter at this moment, which is nice. This one's a bit more gated, but of course the bias adjustment will help with that. A little more volume, a little more pre, and of course post is going to be extra tough. adjust that bias. So with the wide, you get this kind of big, blooming, really high gain fuzz, and with the deep, it's still a pretty high gain fuzz, but you can definitely get more of that sort of Velcro sputtery feel, and even some really synthy sounds if you turn the bias all the way up. So next, we're going to check out the far. Just as a reminder, here's our clean signal. And the far. This is the gain turned all the way up, by the way. So yeah, it can do fuzz. But the beautiful thing with this one is with the gain turned down. Especially if you bring the lows in a little, or pull the lows out a little bit. It can give you that really nice sort of rolled back fuzz face. Sound, and it actually makes a really nice overdrive. Sort of in a high to medium gain, of course. All right, and then last is the tall. The tall is one that I've actually had on my board. It's just a kind of fun fuzz, so we're going to first turn the fuzz all the way up, give it some good tone, but super quiet again. Definitely hear the sort of more lower gain to it, and this is the fuzz all the way up. We can adjust the bias, of course, to get it a little bit more heavier in the gain. But definitely on the lower gain side, and again, like the far, this one does really well with the fuzz or gain turned a little bit lower. And now, of course, just for fun, let's turn them all on. So there you have it. Whatever your style of fuzz or fuzzy overdrive, there's really an option in the Wild series for you. And we've got all 4 of them available at drpayneeffects.com. So make sure to check it out. And of course, send Jordan some love over at Pinebox Customs. He makes really awesome stuff. Just keep sending him all your money. Until next time, this has been Dr. Payne. See ya.